Welcome back to Trading the Market. Now before we get into this, if you've missed last week's horse racing video on SIQ Ratings, go and watch it. Seriously, don't be that person who skips it and then asks the questions that were already answered. We both know you're better than that. So this video is more of an update. We've got some live trades, we're answering your questions, and we're going through what's just dropped on Sports IQ this week. And trust me, you'll want to see it before everyone else catches on. Let's start with laying the lowest rated SIQ horses since last week. If you had just blindly followed, no thinking required, and laid every lowest rated SIQ horse for £10, you would have made £1,375 profit after commission. Yep, that's £1,375. And if you'd filtered it down to odds under 20.0, it's still a tidy £120.60. That's across 217 races, and there were just 6 losing trades. That's a 97% strike rate. So let that sink in for a second, because while some people are still waiting to see if it works, others are already stacking the results. And I've got to mention Betty G from our Discord server. Absolute machine. He went back through 921 races manually, tracked it all himself, put the hours in, and now he's willing to lay up to odds of 100. And why? Because he doesn't hope it works, he knows it works. That's the difference. That's what putting the work in gets you. Now let's flip it. Mark has been digging into the top rated SIQ horses, and here's where it gets interesting. 30.1% of top rated horses win. Sounds normal, right? Because roughly 30% of favourites win too. So where's the edge? Well, here's the bit most people miss. With Betfair commission at 2%, you need 3.37 odds just to break even long term. But SIQ is not picking favourites, it's picking the best horse. And those horses are often going off at much bigger prices. That's where the edge is. So let me show you. Let's look at last Monday. At Wolverhampton, 7:30 PM, Layla Liz wins at 15.0. At Navan, 15:48, Sir Alan wins at 14.5. Now here's the part people don't expect. On that day, you win 10 races, but you also lose 16 races. Most people would look at that and say that is a losing strategy. And that's exactly why most people never make money. Because despite that, you walk away with £336.47 profit just from £10 stakes. Let's look at the Monday before, another £102.85. Total £439.32. Now compare that to backing favourites on the same days. £14.63 and £32.58, a grand total of £47.21. That's the difference between following the crowd and quietly taking money out of the market while they're still guessing. Now, let's address the comments, because we all know they're coming. Yes, but it lost 6 in a row on the Monday. Of course it did. It's not bloody magic, it's not 100%, and if you expect it to be, you're in the wrong game. Trading is not about never losing, it's about having value or an edge that means the losses do not matter. Here's another angle. Top rated SIQ horses place 64.35% of the time. That gives you a break-even odds of 1.55. So there's plenty to explore there, and we'll break it all down properly in a follow-up video with the full tracked data. Now, let's have a look at a quick update on Sports IQ dogs. You'll see a new feature inside TradeSense Greyhounds. You can now go back day by day and actually see what the strike rate would have been. So go and have a look yourself, because once you've laid it all out like that, it's very hard to ignore. And this is just the start. This exact feature is coming to TradeSense Football and SIQ Horses. So you'll be able to see daily performance, track everything, and make decisions with actual data and not guesswork. And as a final side note, if you're serious about taking your trading to the next level, then you need to be where the data is tracked and where professionals operate every single day. That's exactly what we have built inside the TTM Insiders Patreon. Inside, we track everything properly. No guesswork, no cherry picking, come profit or loss, just raw, honest performance across multiple strategies. Inside, you'll find TS Greyhound lay results, TS lay 0-0 football selections, the lay over 2.5 first half goal strategy, profiled horse racing lays, profiled greyhound lays, and football match profile selections, and we're constantly adding more on top of that. Now let's look at what merch is delivered. The profile greyhound lays, plus 46.26 points profit. That's 48 wins from 49 selections. The profiled horse racing lays was plus 8.2 points profit. That's 43 wins from 46 selections. The football match profiles was plus 6.86 points profit. And TS lay 0-0 plus 102.4 points profit. That's 163.76 points profit in a single month from just 4 strategies alone. This isn't theory, this isn't hype, this is tracked, structured, data-driven performance. The Patreon is built for serious traders, people who understand discipline, consistency, and long-term edge. Mark and I do this for a living. We share the selections, we share the results, but the edge behind it stays with us. And just to be clear, the reason the edge stays with us is very simple. This is what we do for a living. The Director's Box is £30 per month to join, and that price allows you to follow along with the professional selections without us giving away the edge itself. Because the reality is, if we gave the edge away, it would no longer be an edge. So when you break it down, that's just £1 per day to follow us and support TTM. And even at just £1 stakes based on match alone, you'd have made £163.76 simply by following the selections and trusting the process. So if you want to align yourself with professional traders, follow proven systems, and be part of a growing community that actually understands this game, you know where to find us. The link is in the description. So come and join us. I've been James, this has been the Horsey Worsey Layy Way, and together we are all trading the market. And until next time, happy trading.
Horsey Worsey Layy Way? What the fuck's that?
Which bit didn't you understand? The Horsey Worsey or the Layy Way?